Howdy friends, welcome back to Roleplaying Unlimited presents the D&D Open Table. I am your host, Tragically HP, coming to you live from the 100th Meridian where there is no dress rehearsal. This is our life. We're going to jump right back into the action here. We got a little bit of a different ensemble than last week, but a lot of the same people are here. And yeah, without further ado, I'm going to get us onto the live screen, which I hope is, it looks good enough. And I'm going to jump into the chat with everybody else, so we will see you shortly. Good evening all, what's happening? Welcome, welcome.
Hello there.
Well, that scared the bejesus out of me. I think I'm going to call an early end to the show tonight and try to save my life here. Everybody have a good night.
Yeah, doing pretty well here.
Very cool. What's happening, Myth Wolf? How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Very good, very good. And Mr. Daly, how's your day?
Pretty good, you?
Oh, no complaints. And Westy joining us for the first time tonight. Welcome to Roleplaying Unlimited Open Table.
Woot woot.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Save that for the Halloween episode. We're gonna need it. And last but not least, welcome back, Christy Poyoshi. Hello. Looks like
Hi.
she's... Oh, there she is. Hello. Unfortunately, looks like Drizzt will not be able to join us tonight, but we will have his seat open for him next time around. Just want to check some basic recording levels before we jump fully into it. I think we're alright. Alright, well this is gonna take us to the end of last session here.
Ho.
And not really much need to hang around this map, just kind of a basic refresher, and in Westy's case, since he was not here last week, just kind of a introduction for what we are doing. If you read the basic campaign synopsis, this is a kind of a Starjammer type campaign where we will be using a sailboat in space, more or less, to attain these different far-off locales where we are in search of adventure and treasure. And there are some permanent cast members on board the ship, but Captain Gotter, Leonora Gotter, she is perhaps the most important one, as she is the one who commissions your individual assignments and ultimately where you get paid. And today's assignment happened to be on the planet Lorth, where there are several covens of witches preparing to conduct a ritual based off of the alignment of the solar system on this current day. And your instructions have been to take the shuttle, locate the different witches' circles, await them to complete their rituals, because whatever it is that they're summoning, that is the object of the ultimate mission. Apparently there's going to be 4 circles you're going to have to visit, waiting for the rituals to complete, slaying the witches after they are complete, and supposedly, once these rituals are done, there will be some kind of beast summoned that your characters will have to defeat, and the turtle Theron has been given vial that will capture the essence of the beast once it has been defeated. And here we can see on the map the conclusion of the first battle. The 8 witches or so have been defeated. Few members in the party were attacked, although Leela looks to be about down 50% of her hit points. She got stabbed there a couple times by those witches.
Itches.
You know, witches get stitches.
Leela, if you're able to get a little closer to your microphone there, I'm having a little trouble hearing you, please.
Oh, I just said bitches is all, so it wasn't that important.
Well, that's ultra important. And if there are no questions at this current stage, I'm going to take us back. Take it back to the home page, and we're gonna have to find a quick token for Westy's character, otherwise it's gonna be a little difficult for him to make his way around on the board. A human. Well, I think I might have a few of those in my my arsenal.
What's a human?
Are a dying
Rear
breed.
oddity, yeah.
Whatever they are, I
Home
think.
and hope.
Pretty sure they suck.
There we go. Grab the first one we come across, and hopefully this should serve our purposes.
Oh, I had a blue robe, not a red robe.
Shiza!
Done.
Brief look at our guy here casting a, perhaps a wall of fire, or again as our Scorcher. Link this guy up with your character sheet. Excellent. Ah, level 1, nothing like it. I think Christie's kind of got bragging rights because it's not many level 1 characters who can say I got hit twice and I still have half my hit points and I'm not a fighter.
I don't think I would be saying that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna draw attention to myself.
Well, you're leaving a very noticeable blood trail behind you. I don't see how you cannot be.
I mean, it's common to have a lot of blood coming from the body.
You know, if we only had a healer available.
Yeah, right? Caitlin, help! I don't know if any of you saw the homebrew magic item I posted in the Role Playing Unlimited Facebook page, but also our Discord server, the boots of questionable stealth. They make your character permanently invisible, but they amplify your footsteps 100 times their normal sound.
Where was that posted at?
It's on the Facebook page, I think, and then also in our Discord, Where's the Memes?
Oh, okay. I have
page.
to look at that. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. Yay, I'm perfectly invisible. Boom, boom, shit. Alright, I think we're in good shape there. Westy, it has been a while for you on Roll20, you said, so...
Yep. Hence the random swinging and spell stuff.
This could prove useful, and just a reminder to everybody else who's kind of new to Roll20 or in need of some shortcuts. I put this little handout together just for some quick things that we're going to frequently reference. Specifically...
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with the extra rolling, so...
Excellent. I'd say the two biggest paragraphs on the bottom are the biggest, especially if you haven't minimized the avatar sizes. That's going to save a lot of space for you. And if you're not familiar with the compendium, the lowercase I above the chat log, that's a very handy tool as well.
Got it.
Otherwise, yeah, if you're familiar with how to roll the dice, how to ping, how to use the rulers, move your token around, the token is attached to your character sheet, so if you remove hit points from the token, it'll reduce off your character sheet, and vice versa. However people want to play it, if you want to work primarily off the sheet or off the token, it should work either way. Now, as we make our way back to the shuttle, which, just as a reminder, is basically just a transportation plot device, doesn't really have any strong defenses, no offensive weaponry, so we tend to kind of park it a little bit out of the scene, and walk to the area in question, and that also kind of allows us a bit of a out-of-game meta. If somebody has to leave, oh, they had to run back to the shuttle, or if somebody shows up late, hey, look who just showed up from the shuttle. Easy peasy. While we are on the shuttle, we do have two of our party, namely these two over here, who look like they are missing some wounds, if we wish to address that.
My, it looks like you are hurt.
No, it's just a wee scratch.
Merely a flesh wound.
Alright, I only have, at this current level, 2 first level spells per day, so therefore, I could either heal you up a little bit now, or save them for in case somebody drops and needs an emergency heal up, because I don't think we're going to have time for a long rest between now and getting to our next destination.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use a healing potion.
One thing you're all going to learn about Don very quickly, he wants to take a long rest after every encounter.
Not every encounter, just the ones where I'm out of spells on.
Yeah, he always plays the warlock with 1 or 2 spells, and he's like, I'm out of spells. Well, of course you are. You're playing the warlock.
The warlock gets it back after a short rest. So, I mean, that's what I was hoping for in the last couple of games.
I'm pretty sure Don's characters have talked about resting more than I have in real life over the past month. And I take a lot of naps.
We should just get a wheelbarrow for him. Put him in that, wheel him around.
Yeah, just
that'd be kind of cool. Just rest the entire time.
Yeah. Although Don, back in 3E 3.5 days, he introduced us to the Bag of Lodging, which was a brilliant little party item. It was basically a portable inn. So anytime somebody needed to take a break, you just go step into the Bag of Holding, and you've got your own private room. You've got a little tavern.
It had enough air for 28 days.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be a warlock genie. Those guys can just sit in their little containers. So
Tupperware.
Yeah, no, I'm playing a druid right now, so we're kind of good with that. Actually, my favorite are rogues and assassins. So, and I played a really, really cool assassin at one point.
Yeah, that guy sucked.
He was cool!
Yeah, especially since there were 2 other rogues in the party. That was just nasty. Sneak attack, sneak attack, sneak attack. Oh, gosh.
Well, my assassin was a monk rogue. So I had 3 levels of rogue and an ungodly amount of monk. And that just became super nasty.
So in terms of healing, looks like we're going to stick with what we have. Or just a reminder and heads up for Westy. Each character starts with, I believe it was 3 potions of healing, which, just to kind of flavor text our sci-fi nature of this campaign, they're basically a patch that you put over the wound, like a Bacta patch.
Yep.
And
I
they help,
caught that last time.
and they also help you to stop smoking.
Only thing that worked for me was willpower. I tried the patches, I couldn't keep them lit. Tried the gum, it just ripped the gum.
So with those potions of healing, it just goes up to max hit points, right? Or does it? You roll for it?
You roll 2 die 4 plus 2, which Yeah, it'll definitely be max in your case, but if you were
Okay.
down any more, you could potentially still be missing some.
Just for reference, you said 2 die 4 plus 2, or
Correct.
what was it?
Yeah,
Okay,
the basic potion of healing.
Noted.
Yep. All right. And we're going to take a few moments here to scope out the next site. Looks like we've got some light rain coming down at the next circle. The animated effects for Roll20 can be a little glitchy, especially if we have a rather large party. I think we're kind of at a sweet spot right now, but if anybody's system starts acting up and they can't participate, just let me know and I'll ditch the rain and we'll just kind of remember that it's raining.
Okay.
Working good here.
Like it.
I'm enjoying the rain.
Nice slow drizzle. Yes,
It's
this is
above
a drizzle.
32 degrees.
And much like last time, even though it's raining and providing kind of an ambiance that kind of drowns out the chanting of the witches, you're still able to hear them from at least any of the edges of this map. So once again, you're going to have your choice as to which direction you want to approach these witches. And a reminder, you can drag your character sheet right onto the table into the square that you want to deploy your token, and it should deploy your token right to that square. If we want to do something like last time where we send 3 to one side, 3 to the other, we can all kind of set up like right here and discuss strategy from there. It looks like these witches are still going to be doing their thing for a few moments.
I will be behind people.
I'll go in first.
I'm going to be hugging a tree over here. Yeah, that didn't do anything. That just brought a blank picture.
I'm up there.
Interesting.
Is there
I'm
a
here
token
on
attached to my character sheet?
It's possible. I forgot, but... Oh, yeah, because I brought you in. You and Justin came in later. So that would explain that. This, yeah, I found you.
Would I have the same dilemma then?
Yours should be good since I just set it up.
Oh.
Let's see. Dawn is Braxton. All right.
I'm not sure.
Can I
Not
come
sure where
in
I'm
from the west?
dragging from.
From the journal on the right side of the
Mhm.
tabletop where your character sheet is, just drag your name onto the tabletop. And then once you release it, it should release your token.
Gotcha. Yep. I tried to grab the image. It did not work.
Dawn, go ahead and try that again. Your token should be set correctly. Fantastic. This looks like... Who's that, Sean all the way on the west side? And then...
Yeah, it is. Do you want me north?
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
It's because he smells bad. That's why we send him way over there.
Whoa! Look at
Well, it's the fish guts.
look at Christy all the way down here. She's just like, I'm gonna start right next to the action.
The fish guts make my scales smooth.
Oh, it's a
And
handy
shiny.
tip.
I don't want to waste my turn walking up closer.
So do we want to do north and south this time instead of east-west?
That works for me.
Oh, I don't care either way. I just kind of put my character somewhere close.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, either way, let's send at least 2 others to go back Christy up down there, because we saw what happened last time when she was off on her own by only 10 or 15 feet from the party. go. We got the Furbolg stepping down there. Sean, do you want to head down south, and that'll give us a split, so to speak?
I can do that.
How, quick question, how tall are those rocks in between the north and the witches, or whatever they are?
They are
Those
anywhere between 5 and 10 feet high. Like
okay,
if they're
so they'd kind of be obscuring.
exactly.
Okay, so if I'm like right there, then I'd be hidden with trees and be able to pop out and not have issue.
Oh yeah, you should be
Thankfully.
well out of
Okay.
range over there. And these ones over here, the stones on the northwest, those are the flattest ones. So those are only about 2 to 3 feet high.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you.
Perfect. All right, so we got 3 to the south, 3 to the north. And this time, instead of rolling initiative and waiting for the witches to do their thing, since you're kind of a bit more familiar with their tactics, we're going to spring a surprise attack on them once their ritual has concluded. Alright. If you are surprised, let's see. Yep. Uh-huh. Cannot move or take an action on the first round. Yep. So, in this case, it's essentially going to be the witches conduct their ritual, they conclude their ritual, and similarly to the first site where the great tree in the center of the circle began glowing and shooting a beam of magical energy up into the daytime sky, here, this section of stone begins glowing with several different multicolored runes, almost like a prismatic rainbow effect. And as the runes cover the stone itself seems to become translucent. It doesn't fire a beam of energy up into the sky, it just seems that this is the effect of the conclusion of this section, or this part of the ritual. So with that being the case, who wants to go in first for the surprise round? There's no initiative needed at this point, it's just you all rush in or do whatever you want to do, and then once you've each taken a turn, we will bring up the turn order.
I'm going to use Disguise Self, which is one of my innate abilities, and I'm going to look like one of the witches. I can't be exactly like them, but I could look close enough in garb and everything. And I'm just going to wander up over here and look like I'm kind of part of the ritual.
So I'm gonna join him with that. But I'm gonna go over here.
Okay. Your presence in the circles generates instant alert from the witches. They don't just start firing at you, but they're instantly just like, What are you doing here?
Are there? Can you go through the stones? Are there archways underneath like before, or are they solid?
These are solid, so you have to go through the gaps.
All right, then I'll go take a attack on this one.
Alright. And as the two in disguise distract the witches toward the south, here comes the turtle rushing from the north, and let's see what the result of this is going to be. Good start. Witch takes a bludgeoning strike to the back of her shoulder, and she lets out a fierce cry, which of course gets the attention of the other two nearby.
Can I still use my bonus action for an unarmed strike?
Yes. Nice. And Dawn and Christy, you still both... Well, let's see. Okay, so it took an action, and it took an... I see, so we did move an action. You both still have your bonus action if there's something you want to do with that. Otherwise...
Yeah. I don't have a bonus action.
Okay. Sean, do you want to step in from the south side there?
I'm going to do that.
Looks like your two friends there have now infiltrated the Coven via some kind of magical disguise.
Well, I'm not gonna infiltrate.
Come on, put on the witch's robe.
We're dancing skyclad.
You.
Ooh.
A thrown trident. Nice. One directly in front of you. That just rips right across her side and stabs into the dirt behind her, and looks like that took away almost half her existing life force as she just doubles over. She was kind of in mid-gesture of pointing at Christie's character like, what the heck is... Ah!
Yeah, that got a +2 to the roll too. I need to add that, I think.
Gotcha.
Actually, no, I already did. I'm sorry.
How dare you? And looks like we've got Saz and Westy still up here on the north side.
Would I have seen him throw that that weapon at that one down there from where I am? Pretty far.
Roll perception. The rain might obscure it, but it's possible. Oh yeah, easy peasy.
Then I will go ahead and launch a firebolt at it.
Oh! 120 feet, a 10 armor class, which is exactly what they are rocking.
Woohoo!
And she instantly incinerates with flame and lets out a blood-curdling scream, and then the rain puts out her ashy carcass, and you swear you hear a sigh of relief as she dies.
Nice. And I'll go ahead stay really far away.
All right. And Saz, looks like you've got the bottom spot on the initiative here for the surprise.
I'm gonna aim for this damaged one. Take a shot at him.
Okay. Take 1 or 2 steps to your right, and you'll break its cover bonus, because it's got a little bit of cover from this stone right here.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, taking the shot now.
Perfect. And then, of course, after you take the shot, you can move right back to where you were, or deeper into the trees, or what have you. Nice. Ooh. Well, that one clips her right in the kneecap, and she is prone. There's that prone icon. As Theron feels this quick whiz of a bullet fly right past him and hit the witch in front of him.
Okay, gonna duck into cover here now.
Alright. And now I will get initiative going.
Me just like, sorry. Hit.
Where's the good initiative rolls? Oh boy. And the witches are going first. And then looks like Leela and Emphith are going to follow that up. And Dawn somehow at the bottom of the initiative again.
Typical.
Right? I think you got all your good initiative, Juju, back when you were playing Denshar. Well, I guess I'm just going to go clockwise here, and I'm going to start with Midnight. The prone witch will spend half her movement to get up. And, I don't know, hopefully not die. Yeah, this seems like a good bet. She stands up, she begins casting a spell, and Theron witnesses her disappear right before his eyes. Whoop. I don't want to die. There's no future in it. Step over here. And it looks like these two witches on the north are fully prepared to double attack on Theron with a Ray of Frost. No, it's not going to let me roll the attack as part of that, so a 13 AC against Theron. I don't think that's good.
Nope, that's gonna miss.
Alright. The second attack, a Ray of Sickness. Similarly, I'm gonna need a ranged attack. Well, I got a 4 armor class, or a natural 20 if I somehow had advantage, which I don't. Both of those magical effects wash over his shell. This one here on the far east side, who just took a step, whatever it is I'm trying to say. She takes a step forward, and she's kind of glancing at shape-changed Firbolg. Or not shape change, but a disguised self, Firbolg. But with the attack, she is targeting the turtle, because that is the obvious assault. And this is just going to be a thrown dagger. And for the second time in a row, I hit a 4 armor class. Ding! And after that does no good, she continues stepping forward, and she's pointing at Dawn as she's doing so, and basically demanding, "Why are you here? You're ruining everything. This was planned out perfectly. None of us are supposed... Yada, yada, you're interfering, blah, blah, blah." All kinds of just nonsense directed at your character. This one here is going to forego an attack and instead rely on her wits. And for the time being, it would appear that she is none the wiser that Dawn is not anything other than what he says he is. And now to the south side, where Sean has made himself the target. I think we will throw a different spell in your direction, since you just came through here and... Not sure where that fire came from, but you're the only visible attacker who killed her, so you better be ready for some sleep. And this sucked last time, so let's not let everybody fall asleep this time. Yeah, it's another honk shoe. That is not going to affect Christy, because it does not affect foes automatically. It would have to be specifically targeted by this witch here, and she doesn't quite know what to make of Christy just yet, so for now you are exempt.
Dope.
The one that is right in front of you, however, she is going to attempt an insight check. Let's just see if she can figure out what's going on. Look, it's my twin sister! I've missed you!
So, who was the target of that sleep spell?
Sean was.
That's right, you get him.
And scooching to the west side here, I do have this one who's going to go off in search of that fire magic that just kind of flew by. And wouldn't you know it, somebody finally made a decent frickin' perception check. Hey! There's one over here! She shouts and proceeds to finish her 30 feet of movement. And of course, Westy is cursing his misfortune as, based on the designs on the robe of this witch, in addition to the little tassels and ornaments that she has on herself, you would guess this is probably the leader of this particular coven.
Fun.
And we're gonna start with, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I'm gonna throw a dagger at your direction and hit again a 4 armor class. So
That'll miss.
somehow I stuck the dagger perfectly in the trunk of the tree next to you.
I hid behind the tree for a reason.
She just kind of points at you almost as if like, let that be a lesson for next time. And since she spotted you, we're gonna have her associate step up, and we'll just take a casual, see if we can spot Saz. Not really looking for him, but we might just happen to see, is that a bunny hiding in the bush? Oh my god, if you're watching the live stream, this might be unprecedented, the number of 4s I have rolled tonight. May the 4s be with you.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, this witch does not see Saz there at all, or Nisha, rather. And unfortunately, my line of direction there still kind of gives Westy some cover. So we're going to toss a Ray of Sickness at Westy, but your AC is improved by 2.
Okey-doke, so it'd be 16 with mage armor on.
Nice. An 8.
That'll miss.
Hey, wouldn't you know it, I rolled another 4. Technically. And... oh, I already...
Time to throw out that die.
Yeah, I already used this one right down here, so that is it for the witches. They got the initiative, but they didn't really do much with it, so... what's happening with Leela, Christy?
I'm just gonna casually walk behind this witch, make it look like I'm going up here, something, and then I'm gonna stab her in the back.
Nice. And definitely apply the sneak attack to that because her insight check was nowhere near good enough to see through your disguise. I think that would be an extra die 6. Seven. All right.
And then I'm going to encourage whoever this is. Oh, I can't ping.
Is it Sean?
There we go.
He's
yeah,
asleep.
Sean. Yeah, I'm gonna. Is there a rock on the ground nearby me?
Yeah, you can.
Wait, I still have movement, don't I?
You do.
Can I use my bard inspiration to go over and like yell at him, inspire him to wake up,
It's
or give him a point? I'm saying, sorry.
right. It's bonus action for Bardic Inspiration, correct?
Yeah.
Then I would say yeah. It's just instead of an automatic wake up, Sean would roll a. Just roll a d20. You actually going to move over to him though, because you might provoke the attack of opportunity from the witch you just backstabbed. I thought we were sisters. Why?
Stepsisters, maybe. I will. Can I just try to yell at him to wake him up?
Instead of the inspiration?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sean, still roll the d20. Let's see if the force is with you. It's a slim chance, but maybe you got it. Oh, not quite. He does stir gently, but then he like kind of pulls some dirt over his shoulder, almost like a blanket, and kind of like waves off, like I'm sleeping.
Okay, that's it then.
All right, and Sean does his snore. And over here on the north entry, we have Theron facing 2 opponents. You ready there, Grant?
Yep, I'm ready.
Fantastic. Take it away.
I will move over to this one and take a swing with my quarterstaff.
Okay. Nice. Fuck.
And then for bonus action, my unarmed strike.
Nice. You got knocked the fuck out, man. And what is your passive perception? Do you know? $10 plus whatever your perception bonus is.
So 14.
14. All right. So in the midst of all that, as you're beating the snot out of this witch right here, you're pretty sure you feel another presence huddled into this corner right here, almost as if, please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me.
Is it literally saying that?
You're just kind of feeling that. So you're pretty sure you know where your invisible initial opponent ran off to.
Copy, and I can't do anything about it right now.
For sure. Asilatem. That is Westy
Yep.
up here.
So would this one right here that I just pinged? That's just a generic looking one, not a leader like one, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I will go ahead and launch a firebolt again at it.
All right. Ooh!
Ooh.
Pow!
Blowing it up.
Well, she had
Boom!
She had 16 hit points. So if you're gonna do 17, then not only is she dead, but the body is on fire.
Alright.
Nuclearite.
And I'll just move kind of more into that tree area. Really kind of get in there.
I'm melting. Who would have thought a small amount of water would have ever fell on me? Well, Nisha
Rob.
Nisha just bore witness to one of the coolest things they've ever seen. So, what are you gonna do to follow that up?
Well,
Boom! Ooh, where's the FX that I can?
yes, this is where he pulls a Davy Jones rocket launcher out and erases half the map.
Oh shit!
Okay, gonna move here and take a shot at. Well, actually, hang on. Gonna take a shot at
Backed
this
up
one
into the
here,
trees. All right,
right there. That one right there.
cool. Woo! Great attack result, but just impacted off the surface. Yeah, what limited armor she's wearing, mostly fragments of bone, almost like a male vest of bone. Your bullet just caught one of those fragments perfectly, and it seems that the ripping of the fragment did more damage than your actual shot did.
Damn.
Yeah, she's still got a good amount of life left in her. Any movement left, or are you gonna stay there?
Ducking back into cover now.
Alright. Duck and cover.
There we go.
Looks like you got me, buddy. Okay, and at the I don't know, I think we can skip Dawn this round. Let's
Hey! Hey!
At least this time it was intentional. Usually it's accidental.
Right.
He's using the trees.
Okay, I tell that one, go to the north, they need more help up there. I will finish off this one. And I go over to him and I slap him in the face.
Alright, well that's gonna wake Sean up instantly.
And that's
bonus
an action to wake him up, so, and I don't have any bonus actions.
Gotcha. Yeah, I guess healing potion would be irrelevant at this stage. And before we get into the second round, wow. All right. Here comes a new challenger. Do 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 do. Turn your eyes to the southwest and the northeast and behold the giant bats that have removed themselves from the cover of the tree canopies. And
We can't stay here. This is bad country.
But
They're not giant. They're cute.
Bats are kind of cute. And looks like the bats have beat the witches out on the initiative, so they're actually going first.
Oh, jeez.
And then the witches. And I don't know, let's see how good their perceptions are.
But they're blind.
Are
As
are
bad.
they in the trees or are they flying above the trees?
They were in the trees.
Okay,
they have,
now they're out.
Yeah. Oops, what the hell was that? Oh yeah.
Now.
Okay. Hey! We like Wabbit. Wabbit tastes good. One of them just instinctively seems to know where Nisha is trying to hide under the tree canopy. And it swoops in for a bite. Ow! A 20 armor class for 4 piercing. And the bat just kind of flutters a little bit more westward as it now has Nisha's blood dripping from its fangs.
Where's the... I don't see the...
You should be able to minus your hit points directly from your token if you don't want to search for it on your character sheet.
How much damage was on again?
4. And once you do that, everybody will see your green bar drop down and will be aware that you are in need of assistance. The second bat. Well, let's see. Oh, look who's exactly 60 feet away. Hi. Well, you're prone, so I do get advantage on this, but you are at least not asleep anymore, Sean. Ooh, a 23 armor class for 3 piercing.
On me?
On you. And that concludes the bat actions. Up next are the witches. Same dealio. Starting on the north, working my way south. My life is pretty much over, so I will stab from my position of invisibility with advantage. And I hit a 14 armor class, so the dagger just glances off your shell.
It's slippery when wet.
Oh. And, well. Yeah, I'm not even thinking anymore. I'm run to the hills. I'm getting the fuck out of here. And, you do have a reaction if you want to try to backhand or, kick this witch into oblivion.
I would like to take my attack of opportunity.
Get her. 10 AC. I got 2 hit points left. Just enough. Bow! And you kick her over the rocks that she was trying to get over anyway. And this one here lets out a no! In response to that. And I guess we'll try to cast another spell. No. Yeah, let's try this Ray of Sickness again. +4. 19 armor class. Still not quite there. And thanks to Don, he sent all the rest of them up this way. Try another melee stab, another ranged spell attack. The melee stab. Hey, a 19 armor class for 3 piercing.
19 is gonna hit.
One of them
That's the AC.
slipped through at last. And we're gonna try the Ray of Frost this time. 1d20 plus 4. Oh! And a 23 to hit. Which is gonna dish out... No, that's wrong. A d8. 4 points of cold damage. And your speed is reduced by 10 until the start of the witch's next turn. So that's yes, yes, yes. They've all gone down to the south side.
So that leaves me barely standing.
Whoa, what happened to your hit point bar? 7 out of 8? Did you change your maximum hit points by chance?
No, my max is only 8.
Oh, shit.
So I should only have 1 left.
Oh, I see, I see. You're counting it the other way. I see. Okay.
There, I fixed it.
Oh, fantastic. Hopefully one day they add a macro that when your hit point bar is that low, it can, like, flash. Be a cool visual, I think. Well, this one right here has seen enough to know that something is up. She doesn't quite know what's going on, but yeah, I don't like this. So I am targeting Sean and both of these supposed witches with a sleep spell.
It was when people started dying all around me that I think that I suddenly thought something was up.
Alright, so 18 starting with the lowest first, that will hit Leela, and then it will hit Amphith, and Braxton will have enough hit points left to be excluded from the effect. So Christy and Sean, well, Sean is asleep again, naturally. And Christy is enjoying her first trip to Slumberland. And since she is no longer an issue, we're gonna just hop over these stones and combine that with a... Oh dear God. Okie dokie. Thud. So Dawn, you just watched this witch run right towards you with her dagger in hand, her fangs bared, and she is prepared to kick all kinds of ass. And she misjudged the slipperiness of the rock right here as she jumped off of it and slipped right over onto the other side here, where she is now prone. So I will still attack you, but now with disadvantage. Jeez. Well, okay. An 18 to hit for 3 piercing to your Achilles tendon.
Ow.
Moving on. one surviving witch. I don't want to burn the tree down. I don't want to hit it with any nasty magic, so...
Hippie.
Right?
If you gonna make me go in, I'm going in.
Alright. Gonna get in close. Lead you. Real quiet. Leave you here. Got that? Ooh! 18 AC for 3 pierce.
We'll go ahead shield.
Ooh! Nice. Ting! Alright. And that is it for the witches. Oof. Alright, and Sean, you have been subjected to this twice already, so let's roll a d20 by itself and see if you've got some resilience. Ah, the same as last time, so close. Leela, how about you? Roll a die 20. Oh, horrible. Well, you can feel the raindrops hitting your cheek as you're sleeping, but it's not enough to wake you up, unfortunately. And back up here to the north with 1 hit point, surrounded by 3 of them. Oh, what you gonna do, brother? Don't forget, house rule potions are a bonus action.
Sounds a lot like railroading there. Just saying.
That's right. Take the station to Healingville.
I'm not telling you have to heal.
Or there's a lot of other characters on board the ship, just in case.
I don't know if there's a lot. I think it's just Val, Drist, and
No, I don't mean. I mean, you could make new characters that are on board the ship.
Oh, jeez. Session 2, rolling up new
My
characters.
My brother will avenge you.
Yes, only the druid survives because Don is a chicken.
I am the brother of Bob Smith. John Smith.
So what you think there, Grant?
So, healing potion, drinking one of the healing potions, because we got 3, right? Is that a bonus action?
Correct.
Alright, for my bonus action, I'm going to swig a healing potion. And that's what, 1d4?
2 die 4 plus 2. If you're lucky, you'll be back up to max. Nice. 1 shy.
Is that adding the +2 there?
Oh, no, it's not. So, yeah, you're back up to
Yeah.
max. Good looking out there, Westy.
But hey.
Yeah, when you're doing die roll, can I type that +2 so it is included?
Oh, yeah. If for some reason you needed to multiply 2, you could do asterisk 2. It's rare, but it works.
It would look something like that.
Yep.
Oh, that's good to know. Alright, then for my main action, I'm going to turn around and hit this one that's in the corner
Okay.
with the quarterstaff.
Somehow she is able to evade.
And then I will keep my movement here.
Stay put. All right. Shift it to the northwest where Westy is facing the boss bitch all by himself.
Got it. I will go ahead and, since she's within reach, I will reach out to her and shocking grasp.
Ooh!
For shit damage.
One, well, roll an extra die 8, because the rain is going to be your friend in this effect.
Well, and also it does have a side effect on it too, so you may want to show a
Correct.
description.
Yep. So for an extra 5 damage, so she can now not take reactions either.
On a hit, no reaction. Oh, okay. So she
Yep,
takes
so-
6 total.
And
Zod!
how far can I move?
That's like the wizard's get out of melee combat free card.
Yeah,
Correct.
I like it.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right.
I'll go right over there.
Cool. And just a quick side note, this is like an advanced feature, but if you want to be like really slick with it, hold your token with the left clicker on the mouse, and as you're moving it, frequently hit the right clicker to like ping your movement, and then release the left click when you're done, and it shows your movement like that.
Oh, gotcha.
Not necessary, but a cool little thing, especially if we're in a dungeon and I have traps set in certain squares.
Fair enough. That's why I kind of just hopped myself over.
Exactly. Yeah, that would have worked just as fine, too. Sometimes people just pick up the token and move it to the other side, which can bypass the trap, because you do have to physically step in the square for the macro.
How did you get over there?
Oh, yeah. Nisha, you got this frickin' bat right in your face.
While he's asleep.
Wait, he is?
No, Nisha's fine.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Nisha's
I'm
way on the other side. Sean
I got
put
the
to sleep.
characters confused.
He's like, I have 3 hit points and I'm asleep. Well, alright, good game, guys.
Usually half bunny people are Sean's domain.
So, I'm taking the bonus action to use that health thing. So, doing that first.
Okay. 2 die 4 plus the deuce.
God, you know my thing is playing female characters and making everyone feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, stop touching me there.
There.
Back to full.
Alright, now. That bat is a problem.
You see Sensei crease out of your peripheral vision saying, "Finish him!"
Yeah, you can take the disengage action and move away from him without provoking an attack of opportunity, but you won't be able to attack.
Yeah, that's the problem here.
Yeah, it would basically be a free 30 feet of movement, and I don't know how much good that might do you.
Especially since we kind of need to take that one. This one's kind of the leader, aren't they?
Yes.
Hey, depending on the relative size, you could probably jump on it and ride it.
Huh! Okay, you know what? We're doing it live. What do I roll for that?
Try to mount
Oh
the
my
thing.
gosh.
Yes, we're going for the insane route here.
I would say acrobatics to ascend the tree, a second acrobatics to leap from the tree onto its back, and we'd follow that up with an animal handling? Or animal control? Animal husbandry? They change it every freaking edition.
No, animal handling is... Yep.
I miss husbandry.
Oh my.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
We're only into touching animals here, not breeding them, so...
And now round 2.
10 is good enough to ascend the tree. Definitely good enough to make it onto its back. Let's see if it's able to shake you off. It's going to be an opposed check here. Ooh, a 9. Okay. Get off of me! Oh, geez, an 18. So yeah, this thing bucks you off of its back instantly.
Yeah.
And, fortunately, you're close enough to the ground that you just kind of land right back on your feet, and you can be right back where you started, or basically in any square adjacent to the bat, including, like, over here if you wanted to be for some reason.
Like to take a shot at this one.
Gotcha.
No, I'm assuming that was the turn, yeah?
Exactly.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go for... here.
Okay.
He landed up on top of the thing.
Gotcha. And you don't always have to stand perfectly in the square. If you use the Alt key while you're moving your token, you can kind of precisely place it more where you want it.
There we
you
go.
Perfect. Of course, that can bite you with area of effect attacks sometimes too. So just be warned. Sometimes you want to be in a full square so you're not targeted by multiple squares.
Nietzsche falls off, the bat falls onto the, lands on the stone.
Let's
that
do
says,
that.
yes, I meant to do that.
Ta-da! Oh, Braxton, what's happening over here? You got a very angry bat and a grinning witch on her back here right next to you.
Well, hopefully not a very angry bat, because I have this. It can't force him to do anything, but he'll understand my words. And, I say, hey, my flying friend, I could really use your assistance right now. Animal handling of a 13.
Okay.
Bugs. You got any bugs? Bugs.
That's, I'm thinking just kind of part of your turn, so what else you got?
And then I'm going to stab the witch with my spear.
Oh, advantage because she's prone. Nice. And yes. All right. Stab perished. Top of the next round, but before we get into that, we're gonna go old school here. The way I used to do it in 2nd edition. Everyone open your character sheets, please. On the top right section of the core on experience points should be 300. And once you enter that, the little red anvil next to your class should start glowing. Click that, and everybody levels up to 2 in the middle of combat.
Oh, handy.
Including me, or
Everybody.
okay.
Everybody.
Now, what do I do because I'm manually entered in?
You'll have to manually update your sheet, but I would say just put in the most pertinent things like hit points and whatever your best ability is that you get, if any, at level 2, and then hopefully after the session Sean can help you updating anything that's maybe not as necessary right now.
Okay.
And while that's going on, I will activate the giant bats. It's a bit of a conflict of interest, because these bats are the pets of the witches, but you can't deny that Furbolg was kind of persuasive. So we're gonna middle ground this, and the bat is going to go right here between the two sleeping characters and basically land in such a way that it awakens both of you. So Christy and Sean will be awake. And I see Christy rolled a 1 for hit points. House rule I do is you can re-roll 1s for hit points, but if you roll a 1 a second time, you have to keep it.
Cool. I like that a lot better.
Very cool. Yeah, much better. Sometimes I'll make the exception for a 2 as well if it's like a barbarian rolling a d12. I'm like, okay, you can re-roll the 2, but if you get a 1, you gotta keep it.
Well, then, is that good?
Is what good?
The HP roll.
Is yours the 5? Oh, you got
It's
a 4.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4's good. On a D.
So I add that to my.
Yeah.
If you didn't add your Constitution bonus to it already, then do that.
Okay.
Ooh, wild shape.
Yep, and I get a couple other really cool features too.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm interested to see this tactic come into play again, because then it kind of changes what you're doing in the middle of combat, too, if you get a new ability. As opposed to having to wait for the next long rest. And it just makes more sense with the open table. If people show up late, people leave early, they shouldn't have to wait for level ups.
Would you like to roll the d6 from my map form, or do you want me to roll for it?
The what form now? A lippet what?
The form of my star map.
Oh, you go ahead. We did, Grant. I don't know if you're not able to hear me, but everybody gets 300 XP, and we are leveling up right in the middle of combat.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so currently appearing within my hand or near me is a stone tablet with fine holes drilled through it.
Okay.
Question for spell slots. Do we get the spell slot that we gained, or no?
Yes.
Okay, so
You're still missing anything you expended, but you do gain
Correct.
what you gained.
Okay, so I went from 2 slots to 3 slots. I had used 1, so I would be at 2 available, correct?
Right.
Okay, gotcha, cool.
Sweet.
I'm just going to click this to see if it actually applies it. I don't know. No, it doesn't. All right. So I just got to keep manually altering my armor class.
Yeah. Magic items, when you drag them from the compendium onto your character sheet, those will automatically update attack stats, armor class, things of that nature, but spells don't for some reason.
Gotcha. Okay, not a problem.
Alright, so the bat woke up Sean and Katie. And then the northern bat, we are gonna stay on this tasty bunny. Oh, that is a complete miss. So I think with that, we're gonna try to float over here, almost as if to defend the master. And with that, Saz, that's going to provoke attack of opportunity from you if you have a melee weapon in hand. I don't know if you do.
I have a dagger.
Okay.
Okay, so I can just use that then?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna, after I do that, I'm gonna finish with adding all the numbers and whatnot here, but here we go.
Right.
There you go.
11. Oh, it just misses. The thing is nibble enough to evade. And here we go back to the witches. If anybody ever played the old Sega Genesis Dungeons and Dragons Warriors of the Eternal Sun, that was my first D&D video game. Inside joke from that game, the entire party just went, yeah, 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 yeah. As all the level ups came in at the same time. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. It's witch time. Whichever. Alright, well, we got this turtle right where we want him. We're going to move up and take a flanking stab. Oh, a 21 armor class for 1 point of damage against Grant. A second flanking advantage attack with the dagger. A 19 armor class for 1 point of damage. Oh my gosh. And the last witch will step up. And likewise, she has a flank advantage. And this time the best she can do is a 14 armor class for 2 points of damage. So no good. Here to the south. I'm just gonna squeeze through here. And try to stab this giant kin. There we go. Oh! A 10 armor class. Not quite. And lastly, I've got the boss. Yeah, she's kind of got these two in an optimal position for a sleep spell. We're gonna toss that over at them. Oh, look at that. So Saz is gonna fall asleep. And Westy is conscious by 1 hit point.
Oh, good thing I rolled good.
Your combined total was 24 hit points. Alright, so Saz is passed out. And that is it for the witches this round. Let's bring it back south to Sean.
You're right there.
Take your time. It's funny, they don't really know that the bat is a kind of ally. And they both wake up and they're perfectly flanking it. Get it!
How high up is the bat?
It's only had 2 bowls today, so... like... It's still pretty low, only about 5 feet up.
Then I will stab it two-handed.
As you go this way, I'm like, no!
Well, just you said those rocks were 10 feet, didn't you?
The standing pillars are
Or-
10 feet, yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So the ones laying right there aren't. Okay, gotcha.
There's something more powerful behind you.
Let's try and make it so he couldn't hit it.
Well, if it's 10 feet up, and I'll throw a spear at it.
No, it's 5
You didn't hear me go, no? I mean...
Well, that's that's your free reaction to him stabbing it, so we'll see what happens after he rolls the attack.
I have a problem here.
What happened?
My sheet's gone.
You ascended. You are no longer a normal person. You are a god.
I mean, the sheet's just gone. I can't get to it at all.
Okay, go to...
I can
All
still
right.
see it, so try to reload your Roll20 page. It might just be as simple as that.
If you can't, tell me, and I'll tell you how to load it again.
So yeah, Sean, roll your attack, please.
Don, you mean here? The thing that I can't
Yes.
see?
Yes, the one that's creeping up and trying to kill us.
Stop having a conversation in the middle of this swing. It's the longest swing ever. My mojo.
No!
Watch out!
There we go. Fixed.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm still gonna attack this bat because if I try to break off and attack, I'm gonna have to disengage to attack her. The spear doesn't have reach. Yeah, throw it at the throw the spear at the bat.
All right, well that's a definite hit. For a solid chunk of this thing's hit points. Blood goes spraying everywhere, and then there's a loud no behind you. As it appears, Braxton didn't necessarily view the bat as the foe that you did, maybe. Any bonus action or move?
No, I'm gonna hold my. I'm going to. Maybe if I can move up here and start making my way towards. Making my way towards this witch.
Okay,
Kind of a fighting withdrawal towards her.
gotcha. Well, what's happening with you, Christy?
Fine. No, not that. Stab.
Alright, looks like the witch gets a nasty stab to the back.
She would also get sneak attack.
That's true. Extra dice 6
What
on
was
top
that?
of that.
Oh, dice 6. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, the bat did try to take a bite out of you as you ran away, but a 9 armor class is not good enough. Ooh.
Yay. Dumbass bag.
Not
Set it
that
on
it's
fire.
fault.
Set it on fire and throw it in a
Yeah.
well.
Hello, druid. Woke you guys up.
Well, that worked out all right. How about you, Grant? What's happening up there on the north side?
Oh wait, I'm gonna use my bonus, my Bard inspiration
Oh, cool.
to I don't know why it's not letting me ping, but whoever is southwest of me.
Oh, that would be Dawn.
Dawn, yes.
Oh, I guess the names didn't copy over from the last battle. Oops.
Yeah, I forgot how to do that.
No, that wasn't you. I have to activate that.
Oh,
function.
okay.
All right, so
Oh,
I'm
is
up.
Is that why only mine has a name on the turn order list then?
No,
I think that's
only-
only because you can only see your own name.
Oh, fair. Gotcha.
And yes, it is, Grant. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to take a swing with my quarterstaff at the one to the north of me.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay. Damn! A 9. Near miss.
All right, and now that I'm level 2, I can flurry of blows.
Same target.
Same target.
That is a hit and a hit, so shred that one down by half.
And then for bonus action, can I use Step of the Wind and step away without opportunity attacks?
Post the ability. Let's see what it say. Oh yeah, as long as you're using it for the disengage action, then yeah, your entire.
Well, it is a bonus action, and he used it for Flurry of Blows.
Oh, you're right. I did use it for Flurry of Blows.
Ah, okay. So you would just have normal movement that would provoke attacks of opportunity.
Yep, and I'm fine then.
Well, okay, let's see how Westy's doing up here with his partner passed out.
Yep. So, are you saying bonus action or action to wake somebody up?
It's an action to guaranteed wake them up. You can try to wake them up with other actions, but it's a roll on their behalf that's a very slim chance.
Okay. And what does the bat look like it's doing over near the leader? Is it going in for blood, or is it just like hovering defensively?
It looks like the latter.
Hovering defensively. Okie doke. dee. I will go ahead and poke the bunny. Try to wake him up. Using my action, like, wake up!
Alright, well that's guaranteed awakage. And then you would still have bonus
Yep.
and movement.
And so I'll go 5, 10, and right in there, get some cover. And
Sweet.
that'll be my turn.
Well, alright. right. You thought your buddy next to you just woke you up there, Nisha, but as you turn in that direction, you don't see him anymore. Instead, all you see is that giant bat in front of you.
Well, he's getting the fuck away from that.
Oh, there he is. He's behind you.
And gonna take a shot at this motherfucker.
Okay. Whew. That's why they put you to sleep. This rabbit just does not miss. Rabbit! My creation!
If Nisha,
In
If-
echo!
That was amazing.
Seldom
what's
is an echo ever good.
if Nisha goes into the trees, will he have cover? Will he have any kind of cover from the bat?
I'm sorry, I had to mute. I was cracking up too much over here. That is a yes.
Okay.
And yeah, he's in the trees. Well, maybe theirs might be better.
Oh, I didn't see the tree there. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm gonna go with that position because it's more clear tree. Oh, not clear tree, but you know what I mean.
Gotcha.
It's not transparent.
Well, how about Braxton on the south side?
You idiot! Friend Bat, fly behind me. I will protect you and heal you from this creature. And then I'll stab the witch in front of me with my spear.
Give it the bad touch.
That will hit the witch. And she is near death. You want to try another animal handling?
Yeah, I do.
Damn. Very good fucking roll.
Thank you, sir. I needed it. Since my own party is sabotaging me. And that'll end my turn.
I mean, shit, that's exactly what I set the DC at. So. Hi! As for the bat in the north, the bat in the north! Yeah. We're gonna rush in and try to take a bite out of that bunny again. +2 cover bonus to AC. Yikes. It hit a 23 though for 3 piercing. It's gonna fly over to here with the remainder of its movement, provoking attacks of opportunity from both of you, actually, if you have melee weapons.
Yep.
Nope. I assume the left is normal, right is advantage.
Correct.
That's a
whichever one is higher will be advantage. We just always roll both in case we realize advantage.
Okay, whichever is okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, you should have had disadvantage, so it should be the 5. Ah, shit, kind of thing. Oh, yeah. What's up, Saz? You want to take a stab there as it flies out of your reach? Too bad it didn't fly between the both of you and get the flank advantage.
Yeah, I'm going for it.
Oh, armor class is a little better than a 9. So back to our coven here. We still got this turtle surrounded. Eesh. What to do?
Give up.
Never give up. Never surrender. Yeah, I think we're just gonna stick with turtle soup with advantage. That is a 17, a 21, and a 21 AC. So we got a miss. 2 hits. The 2 hits, 3 piercing and 4 piercing.
Copy.
And on the south side, the witch who is still remaining. Yeah, who do I stab? You both just hit me. Alright, Don, we'll stab you. Oh! Natural 1. And the dagger goes flailing out of her hands into the wet dirt.
Don't they call that mud?
Sometimes. The lead witch on the north side, we are just gonna rush right in and try to give Saz a little stabby stab. Ouch! 20 AC for 3 piercing. And that's all I got for the witches. What's happening with Emphith?
Well, it looks like he told me not to hit this bat. I did, but doesn't seem to be attacking right now, and they looks like they have this witch surrounded. So I'm gonna go help our turtle friend up here.
Dun, 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 dun.
And I'm gonna throw my second spear at this one.
Okay,
I've got 3 of them.
gotcha.
Really gotta go back. Really gotta go back and get my trident. Sorry. Hold on.
What the hell, Bobby?
That's a pretty good one.
Okay. Throwing it one-handed.
Well, okay. She had 5 hit points left to her name, and now she has 0. 0.
You word.
Well, actually, technically -2, but
That's true. And any bonus action there, Sean, or will that be the
That'll be the conclusion.
Well, what's happening with Christy down here? Got a victim right in your sights.
So, I'm thinking, can I just kind of use her as a launching pad to get further north to help out the turtle friend? It's kind of like, like kick off of her.
May I interject for a moment?
Sure.
You have advantage at the moment, which means that you get advantage on your attack and a backstab damage. Plus, you get your move and a bonus action afterwards. So you've got plenty of time to be able to get up to the north.
If the
okay.
objective is to get up to the north and still have your attack this round, then we could try some acrobatics in that respect. Or, like Dawn said, if you want to finish her off now and then move up there and have your action next round, that's optional as well.
Well, if she's a rogue, she could disengage. Like, not to
Oh, yeah.
technical speak, she could disengage and get all the way up there in one turn. Like, bonus action, disengage, get up there, attack still.
Right. Yeah, she has enough movement with her existing actions
Yep.
to just do it normally
Yeah.
from here to here.
Yep.
But yeah, if we want to try something a little more dramatic and look cool, then acrobatics is the way to go.
Roll it, kick it.
Oh, well done.
I didn't say it was the best option. I just said it was an option.
Oh yeah, I gotta hook the image macro back up, and then we can actually. Post,
She
like,
still has the
memes.
ability to disengage and move and get up there and get out of the way and leave the witch to me.
As Sheldon
Correct.
Cooper would say, that is hollow sucker after a pair of double eights. But yes, you do have your move and your bonus action, whichever you choose to do with there. Alright.
And then I'll just expel one of my inspo dice to the guy on my west. On the west side of me. Yeah.
Sean, you're looking at a bardic inspiration.
Ooh. How much?
It's a 1d6.
Okay.
Added to either your hit dice or your damage.
Okay. Probably my damage.
Alright, and Grant, what's happening?
I'm going to hit the one in the corner with my quarterstaff.
Alright. Yes. Back on the hitting track. Thuck.
And then flurry of blows.
I dig it. Shredder for another 9 leaves her with almost nothing.
And I'll hold my ground.
Let's pan to the north and see what's happening with Asilitum.
Yep. So I hope this works. We'll go 5, 10. And then we'll do the same thing we kind of did before with Shocking Grasp. That's
Nice.
a good thing. And you said D8 additional?
Yes.
Ooh, good damage there. So it again has no reaction now. And so I'm going to move 5, 10, 15 back away, which also allows, I believe it's Nisha, to move
Yep.
away without a reaction attack. So,
Sweet.
And
and that'll be my turn.
what's happening with you there, Saz?
Well, he's pissed off, so using the second of those things for the first bonus action. One sec.
He has cunning action.
You don't need disengage though, FYI. It has no
Oh
reaction.
no! I first off using the healing patch.
Ah. Nice.
You are back to full.
Now. Okay, so if I use okay. Does sneak attack work if it's being used with a pistol at point blank range to the face, basically?
I think you have to be hidden or they have to be unaware of you for sneak attack to work.
Okay.
Correct.
Oh yeah, they're aware. Okay. Oh, then
I think it also attacks. It also works if somebody's flanking them, right?
If somebody's engaged with them, you get sneak attack, but if it's a range attack, you would have disadvantage up close. Unless I'm wrong on that due to sci-fi.
Since you don't have to use an action or your cunning action to disengage, you could back off and shoot him.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, as long as you have advantage on the attack, you get the extra sneak attack. It just has to use a finesse or a ranged weapon.
That's what I'm gonna do. So I roll the attack, and then I what else would I roll? I want to make sure I'm doing this right.
I believe it's 1d6 at your level.
Okay, so attack and then 1d6 additional. Okay.
Yes, assuming you hit.
Does that hit?
On the witch?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. Bow!
Okay. Then I don't have to worry about the sneak attack then.
Yeah.
That's true. Unless you want to shoot one of her eyeballs out of the socket as she's falling dead. Trick shot.
It worked out exactly as I planned.
All according to Keikaku.
I always feel at the end of Return of the Jedi, everything is proceeding as I have forced. I didn't see that coming. Well, I guess we're back to the bottom of the initiative with Don over here.
All right, I am going to stab out at her with my spear.
Oh yeah, she is dead, and a little late on the fact on my part, but since you chose lightning as the elemental effect for your weapon, you would have been doing an extra couple points of damage each time as well.
Okay, and then I'm going to come down here as a bonus action. I'm going to feed a healing potion to the bat, as I promised.
Do you have a healing bug? Healing gummy worm? Maybe?
No, not really. I mean, I could cast my infestation spell, which creates bugs and stuff like that, but that's an attack spell.
Maybe some healing rotting fruit. Rotting fruit would be really nice right now.
It's like the mace of healing. Ow! Oh, thank you.
Be healed! Be healed! Be healed!
Oh.
The nicest asshole ever hits you by healing you.
And then for the balance of my move, since I only moved 5 feet, I'm going to head up to the north.
All right.
And that will end my turn.
Alright. Well, the South Bat will kind of keep a pace with you, but doesn't seem really interested in engaging in the combat as it exists.
If it would prefer to eat one of the dead bodies around, it's more than welcome to.
Oh, that's nice.
Are they bugs? They're not bugs.
You guys are buried in the trees there, so it looks like the turtle has earned himself another combatant. Bring it!
Combatant?
Ouch, a 21 AC for 5 bite pierce on Grant. Now the witches will have their turns. Oh man, well, we will finish what we began, but we don't have any flank bonus. Well, we do with one of them. Actually, 2 of them, because it's a large creature, so we'll see. A natural 1. She holds on to her dagger, and the second attack once again glances off of your shell. Just holding on.
Yeah, barely.
If I'm not mistaken. Yep, that's it for the witches. So, Sean, back to you.
Okay, move into melee range. Can I draw my spear while I'm moving, or is that an action?
You can always draw part of your movement.
Okay, move here, attack there,
Okay.
and with my bonus action, slap a patch on. I'm sorry, I forget his name already.
Oh, that's Theron.
Yeah, slap a patch on him.
2d4 plus 2, Sean. Roll that up.
Let me do that first, yeah.
Alright, Grant is restored 5 whole hit points.
Grab a baby buggy bumps. Didn't know I was going to say that now, did you? Ah,
7 is better than 2 for sure.
that's right. What about the guy you lobotomized? Did he get a refund?
Oh! And then there was one. Literally caught between a rock and a hard place. And, licking her chops there, Leela, what's happening with you? Ouch. I'll buy that for $1.
Sense, would I be close enough to be flanking so she could get that bonus?
Oh, definitely.
Hey, Dan, you should set up a universal damage for her sneak attack so she doesn't have to try to keep remembering.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's at this point that I remembered something of my own that I have to double check on. So give me just a second on that. Platform is running a tad, so oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna blame the 420. Bards don't have sneak attacks.
It was kind of.
Oh, that's right. She's a bard.
Well, she's been inspirationing people.
I was like, maybe he plays a weird like flanking rule.
I was
like
wondering if it was,
surprise
you
attack.
know, a homebrew type thing,
Yeah.
or a homebrew rogue, or
I thought
It-
maybe at second level she picked up a multi-class.
You know, it made total sense the first time. You're like, oh yeah, you get sneak attack because she was illusioned and she walked up on the person. I'm like, yeah, that checks out. That's a total cool call. Like, you snuck up on somebody illusioned and you stabbed in the
right.
back.
Yeah, and then I said
Good
a
call.
precedent.
Good call, GM. Good call, GM. After that, I was like, all right, I don't know what's happening. I'm good.
yeah, I was like, you know, when she was using a bardic inspiration, I'm like, okay, maybe she's using a variation, a Tasha's thing that I don't know about, that rogue wise, or maybe there is a multi-class or a specialty homebrew class or something. But it never struck me that maybe she was just a bard.
Oh boy. Well, that it definitely worked out a couple extra times, but yeah, the first time was meant to be a cool little flavor thing due to the shape change and what have you. But in the meantime, let's see if Theron can finish this lady off. Well, definitely a hit, but damage could have been a lot better. Gonna layer on the extras, or just
Yeah, I don't have any more key. I only have 2 keys, so I was just reading. I only had 2 because it's per level. So then I will use my unarmed strike.
Did you provide him with the same, with Mythwolf, the same opportunity to upgrade his weapon, or did you just not choose it?
Everybody has that option. We just haven't all added it in just yet.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, that was something I meant to do myself and consult each of you over this past week. It just the last 7 days felt more like 2 days.
Yeah, that is kind of weird how it did that this week.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like we just played this game a couple days ago, and I'm already like, well, wait a minute, that was a full week.
Oh yeah.
Time flies. Well, she's standing just barely as Westy's turn comes up in the cycle again.
10. Do I see the witch still beyond everything that's happening, or?
She's got some cover, mostly from the giant bat that's floating there, but you
Okay.
do see her.
And the bat's still, like, scratching at the back of Theron, right?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go ahead and launch another firebolt at the back of the bats.
Okay. Oh, my AC
Sure.
is a 13.
Yeah, it's a lot there. So, and then we duck into the trees.
All right.
And that's the turn.
And we'll pass the torch to Saz.
Do they not add damage bonuses to the rolls?
You get +2 attack, not.
Right, spellcasters don't add ability modifiers to damage unless it specifically states within the spell or a special ability that character has.
Yep. And Firebolt's just a cantrip, so it's just +2 to attack, not to damage.
Well, I'm aiming for the bat with a sneak attack, and so I'm gonna make the attack and make it a sneak attack. So
Okay.
attack, and then just to confirm, the 1d6, right?
Correct.
Actually, remembering this stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, a rare miss from the rogue, or the rabbit.
Well, he's getting the fuck out of there anyway.
Well, how about you, Don?
All right, I'm going to move up a little bit. And I'm going to use Infestation.
What the fuck did I do wrong? Tell me!
So, yeah, it's a Constitution save, DC 13.
And that bat just looked at you and said, "You can make food?"
Do you just have fleas on you that you were able to cast that, or like?
Oh, good God, a 59!
Hey, stupid fat fingers.
That's better.
A natural 1. Well, she is dead, for lack of a better word. And what else you got there, Don?
I will turn to the bat behind me. Leave. I will not ask you to attack your brother.
All right. And Farron is in position to get an attack of opportunity as the northern bat starts to head away.
I will take it.
Okay. Got it. A little bit of comeuppance as the bat takes to the skies and is pretty much out of range for all except for ranged attacks at this point. It's too high off the ground for any kind of melee. And the one on the east side is going to similarly head off in that direction. Likewise.
Goodbye, my friend, and thank you.
I'll totally take a pot shot at the one on top.
Hey, if it wants to go with Dragon, Born God.
All right. Yeah, Westy, go ahead, take that shot. Oh. Well,
Ascending goodbye.
it's 1 point of fire damage plus the burning condition. It takes 1 point of fire damage each round until it burns to death. Death by 1,000 stings.
Ooh, can I take one more pot shot too?
You got a range? Yeah, sure.
Let's go for it. Sneak attack and...
Oh man, this bat. Help! Let me leave! Please!
No, the druid is looking at all of you like you're just awful people.
Right? Help! All right. And...
I'm not healing any of you. All right, none of you are getting healing.
And next round, the bat is well out of range, albeit to use one of the only cool things from D&D 4E. It is bloodied, i.e. half hit points. And that ends the initiative and the second of 4 circles. We did run a tad over, but we did start a tad late as well, so send us back to the main screen here. And got everything we need there. Just take a few moments and get some feedback from the players regarding tonight's session.
I mean, it was a little tougher tonight, but we came through. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent game. Of course, now I know that I'm dealing with a whole bunch of evil animal haters.
I'm a fisherman, dude. I kill animals for a living.
And he doesn't like being
ones.
And the rabbit guy, he does not like being bitten by a flying asshole twice. He's
It
big
was
in the
a
show.
pretty aggressive one up there, yeah.
I think one of our the problems with our strategies have been splitting the party up and, trying, 3 on whatever, to try to beat these guys. Plus we have, 1 real tank?
Yeah, we gotta link up better here.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
definitely interesting looking at the north side of the battle there because Grant was by himself all night. And then Saz and Westy were kind of teamed up in the trees there, in range enough to help him. But as soon as they were spotted, they spent the next 5 rounds or so just kind of fending for themselves.
Yeah, I was a little worried about that, but it played out well enough.
Sorry about that.
You're fine.
Quick question: are we taking rests after each of these?
Not necessarily, but we are on the shuttle between sites, which generally should be enough time for a short rest.
See, that's supposed to be my line. Is about
That
I
is
mean,
one advantage with this group is we should find more opportunities to rest, at least at this stage, since we're just kind of one site back to the shuttle.
So a short rest is just 1d8, right? It's one of your hit die.
You can spend all your hit dice if you want, you just only get half of them back when you take the long rest. And you can take 2 short rests for every 1 long rest. That was everything for Christy tonight.
Sorry, my boom was up. I said Gucci.
We do
Yeah,
hope.
very, very well done. I had fun.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It was awesome to game with you for the first time there, brother. We've been playing the Star Wars game there for a while, but not
Yeah.
quite the same connection.
I'm just kind of hoping that we get a chance to do a little more role playing later on.
Definitely, especially once we get back to the ship, because I know a lot of characters have role-play aspects attached to their character in that respect. So it should be cool once we finish with this first mission and get back to the actual Dragon Lotus itself and see what people want to kind of do with their downtime and how they want to interact in that respect.
I mean, we can also, if we start on time and get everything going as quickly as possible, do a little bit of a role play on the trip there if anybody has anything that they really want to go over, and then, get into it. But, hey, Dan, what's the rest of the schedule for the week?
I'm thinking this Friday I am finally going to do that out of character. And I've... Shit, yeah, it's already Tuesday, Wednesday, so I'm already a day behind. I had meant to post those questions one more time in the Discord and Facebook pages just to get a few more answers there, but already the questions that I've put up have gotten a lot more answers than they usually do. So it's going to be an interesting Friday night, just covering over the 5 questions that we do have, which, man, do I have them easily at hand here? I'm not sure if I did. No, of course I didn't. I know one of them was player agency. That's kind of the big one. What does that mean to each specific player? How important is it? Is there such a thing as Game Master Agency? And I know there's 4 other questions on there as well, just not quite in that headspace right now, so that is entirely vacant from this side of the mind. But yeah, that'll be what's on tap next for Friday, and then next Tuesday, yeah, should be on for another open table.
Very cool.
Yay!
Yeah, hopefully we got Drist back then, and hopefully J-Man gets his computer fixed up. And we had 2 more people speaking up in the Facebook group today talking about the open tables, so it's possible that I may need to open up a second night of this and maybe split it into like 2 groups of 6. So I may be in contact with some of you as far as if you have other availability besides Tuesday nights to see if we can kind of split things up in that respect. But for now, this is what we got, and it's going very well. and thank you all for being here for it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, thanks.
And what's really cool too is that the format that you set up does make it easy for a second night where it's, hey, everybody's on board the ship, and by the way, this team is sent to go do this mission while this team is sent to go do that mission. So it makes things easier for you.
Exactly. Very excited for what's to come here over the next week, and hope everybody had a good start to 23 as we are entering the second month. Of course, it'll be December again in a couple weeks if we blink for too long. But in the meantime, have a great rest of your week and catch you on Friday night. Are you with us?
Have a good week. I'll see you next weekend.
Have a nice night.
Good night.
Thanks much. Yeah, well done. That was good.